We are modern peasants. We don't wear chains. We wear uniforms. We don't live in huts. We live in apartments we don't own, surrounded by things we don't control. We don't plow fields for lords anymore. We clock in for bosses who don't know our names. The world calls this normal life. But if you stop and look, you'll see the truth. We're not free. We're trapped. We work for low wages that don't match the price of living. We don't get benefits. We don't get security. We don't even get respect. But we're told to smile. We're told, that's life. Everyone has bills. Be thankful you have a job. But let's tell the truth. This isn't life. This is survival. And it's survival by design. The system we live in is not broken. It's working exactly as it was designed to work, to make sure the people who work the hardest get the least, to make sure the rich stay rich, not by creating, but by stealing the value of our labor. They build empires off our backs, while we argue over loose change. They made us fight over crumbs while they sit at a feast, and they keep us divided. Different jobs, different races, different languages, different problems. Also, we never stand together long enough to stop it. And if one group finally refuses to be used, another group, hungrier, more desperate, takes their place. Not because they want to, but because they don't want their children to starve. This is not laziness, this is not weakness, this is a trap. But traps don't last forever. One day soon the rich will sit on piles of money, but they won't be able to buy anything. Why? Because the world is starting to change. Not from the top, but from the ground. Soon the people who bake the bread, the people who grow the food, the people who build the houses, the people who take care of the sick, the people who fix the broken machines, the people who repair the streets. They will begin to see that they are the ones who create the world, not the rich. And when that day comes, there will be a shift. Food will be grown to feed people, not to make billionaires richer. Homes will be built to give shelter, not to be empty investments. Skills will be shared freely, not locked behind contracts. And people will give, not because of profit, but because of compassion. And in that moment, the rich will be powerless. They will sit on their thrones of numbers and contracts, but no one will care. Because when you have bread, when you have water, when you have family, when you have a neighbor who helps you, you don't need their paper, their coins, or their lies. They will be rich in numbers, but poor in everything that matters. No one will want their gold. No one will care about their luxury. You can't eat a bank account. You can't drink a luxury watch. You can't survive on greed. And for the first time in generations, the ones who were called poor will realize they were the wealth all along. The poor were never poor. We were robbed by those who thought ownership was power. But they forgot something. Possession means nothing when the people no longer want what you have. When this system falls, and it will fall, there will be two types of people. Those who have treasure in banks, and those who have treasure in their hearts and skill in their hands. The future will not belong to the rich. The future will belong to those who can love, who can grow, who can share, who can build. That is justice. That is freedom. That is how God will break this corrupt system, not with sudden riches, but by exposing the truth. The rich were never rich. They were empty all along. The world that's coming belongs to the givers. It belongs to the builders. It belongs to the healers. It belongs to those who know how to take care of each other. So prepare, not with violence, not with hatred. Prepare by remembering what they tried to make you forget. We don't survive because of money. We survive because of each other. Money won't matter. People will. That's the future. And it belongs to us.